All right, George, thank you very much. Very thoughtful answers there from Dean Wade. Start of the second quarter, this game for Ryan Ruocco, Jay Billis, George Sedano with you. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Doubleheader today on ESPN. Portland, San Antonio up next. Here's Sam Merrill in off the bench. It's just keeping that right toe down. Mobley off the mark. Barrett the rebound. Both teams had their lowest scoring quarter of the series in that first. Barrett can't finish it. Pirtle, no. Barnes gets a good look. Wow, way off. And Toronto is now 0 for 13 from 3. 0 for 11 was their worst three-point quarter in playoff history as Schroeder again sneaks in for 2.
Well, he's driving matchups that he can drive. He drove Jamison Battle, then had Pirtle on him in transition, decided to put his head down and take it to the rim.
Barnes gets hacked from behind, and Toronto,
They were incredibly successful in Game 3.
and they were 8 of 9 to sweep the Rockets. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app.
How good was Dylan Harper against the Blazers in their last game? He had 27. Victor Wembanyama was out in the concussion protocol. That was a heck of a win.
We talked about how Murray Boyles was the first rookie since Al Horford to have 20 on 70% shooting in a playoff game. Well, Harper did it the next day. As Schroeder slips it in, Dennis Schroeder has 8 points in 6 minutes. He played just 5 minutes in Game 3.
He is matchup he can drive. That has been a big part of this Cleveland lead.
An 11-2 edge in bench points for Cleveland. Walter, no. Barnes battling, Tyson winning. Here comes Cleveland. Look out, Mamukelashvili read it, intercepts it. Barnes can't muscle it in, gets it back, and gets fouled. Basketball is different. They talk about the value of each and every possession.
So you turn the ball over there, obviously you're not getting a shot, you're not getting a chance for an offensive rebound, you're not getting a chance to pick up a foul. Those are 3 really good things you're giving up.
Keon Ellis in off the bench for Cleveland. Here's Harden off to Ellis. He will fire. No. Mobley the rebound. Merrill, a sharpshooter. Can't hit either. No one can. Cleveland 2 of 12 from 3 now. Toronto 0 for 14.
Really smart to bring the double at Harden. He's being guarded by Mamukelashvili. And rather than leave Mamukelashvili on an island, they brought the double.
Barrett guarded by Harden. Barrett can't bank it in. Mobley fending off Pirtle. Mamukelashvili the rebound.
Pirtle keeps another one alive.
Barnes the kick out. Walter to the corner. Barrett connects for Toronto after missing their first 14 attempts. Ellis fights back for the basketball and wins it. Here's Harden.
Toronto's really packing it in.
And Harden finally finds some room in the paint.
Really packing it in, showing a lot of bodies up to the ball.
7 points for Harden. He's 3 of 4 from the floor. Here's Barrett into the paint himself. Spray it out. Merrill deflects it. And that'll to the head. Ingram into the lane. Ingram still can't finish. Brandon Ingram 1 of 8. Really has struggled in this series scoring the basketball.
Jared Allen does such a good job of getting down the floor, changing ends, and getting quick post position.
I mean, that's just going to be a backcourt violation. You talked about it earlier, the defensive pressure of Shed.
He's so disruptive because he can get up underneath you. When he was in high school, and he wound up playing center on his high school team. He had a small team, so he had to guard opposing centers. They wound up winning the state title.
Incredible. At 6'1". Murray Boyle, speaking of playing bigger than you are.
Just a beautiful finish. The lefty adjusting in the air around the bucket.
Harden gives it up. Merrill connects on a 3. A rare make from deep in this first half for either team.
Yeah, most of the time you're surprised when an open 3 is missed.
Yeah.
It's been a surprise.
Lead despite no Luka, no Reeves.
I think the consensus view before the playoffs started was that series could be a sweep, but nobody was thinking it'd be the Lakers doing the sweeping. Really been impressive.
A touchdown lead for Cleveland here midway through the second quarter of game 4. Merrill, not that time. Allen got a hand on him. Murray Boyles collects. Ingram looking to push. Cleveland is back.
This zone look defensively has really affected Cleveland, but Toronto's got to do something on the offensive end. They're not getting anything to go.
And Jay, a lot of looks is
in his last 2 games. He's 0 for 11. Passed the ball well, but we have not seen Toronto put the ball in the bucket from either the field or the foul line.
I mean, nobody's hitting free throws either, yeah. Toronto 2 of 6. Cleveland 1 of 5 from the line.
Yeah, the free throw defense has been magnificent.
Just as everybody expected. Wade has to put it up. It hits. Difficult shot there from Dean Wade, but able to make.
That's one of the things that you'll live with for Toronto.
Murray Boyles banks it in, plus the foul.
He played his college ball at South Carolina, where he played on a team that finished last in the SEC in that great year they had, but that was the best last.
Stroud with some feelings on James Harden. Here's Barnes. Turns the corner, gets denied by Allen. Ellis, nice juke. Merrill, extra feed. And Merrill loses it out of bounds. Will stay here. Harden gets it in. Merrill, too much on it. Shed flings it ahead. Murray Boyles.
Hey, 14 points. We'll figure out the offense. 14 points. We'll get better down there.
30-26. Cleveland in front. 4:42 to go in the second quarter of game 4. Here's Harden into the paint. Harden banks it in, plus the foul. And completes the three-point play.
It's not like Cleveland's been that much better.
No.
How about the rise on Colin Murray Boyle to get that loose ball?
Walter, short.
Yeah, that's not the shot, especially when you're struggling.
He's 0 for 6 from 3 today. Schroeder probing, eyeing, taking, missed it badly. Cleveland now 3 of 16 from 3. Shed lobbing it in. Ingram, the turn, the dish, in the corner. Shed can't hit. Toronto 1 for 17 from 3.
Did everything right. Threw out of the double team, made the swing pass. Those are shots that Toronto has been making.
Deflected out to Strus. Low pass to Wade. Boy, so many deflections. Not a lot of clean passes. And again, 6th turnover for Harden. Barnes in the lane. Barnes can't fillet it in. Trying to collect it. Shed. No. Ingram the rebound. Another chance for Toronto. Murray Boyles, and that is going to be a charge.